everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm. When we last left off, we visited everybody in the hospital. Mikey was there because his wrist got broken. Thankfully, Drew wasn't there, on life support. Of course, Rachel was there because she got stabbed, and of course, she asked us to do something else for her. But also, Samantha was there because we told her to talk to Nathan, and Nathan took a picture of her and also got her injured somehow. I don't know. I'm curious about that situation. Hopefully she's not the first victim. But without further ado, let's jump back in. We have two things that we need to sign here.
Hello?
We're breaking and entering it. Well, I guess we're just entering. We're trespassing. Kind of. I mean, we were given permission by one of the people who live here, I guess. Also, making your daughter's birthday is a terrible idea. She probably has a Facebook account where her birthday is. That's curious.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sera that can help me find her.
Can I close the front door first? Okay. I don't like leaving it open, but alright.
If it can rain ash, I guess it could snow in LA.
Yeah, I forgot about that last night. Oh my gosh, I get. Oh, look, a little dust spot. That's interesting.
It's the big one.
They freak out when they get freaking rain. Imagine if they got snow.
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
No, I want to snoop.
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
That's the guy in the trophy naked.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
I don't know.
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
Appreciation of your integrity, honesty, and dedication to the fair and ethical administration of justice. Ooh, nice. I'll be taking that.
More sherry.
It seems like a bad idea, but we'll do it anyway. Gonna know it's us.
Pro tip. When digging for secrets, try the DA's computer.
Sorry,
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Damon Merrick, 31. Eyes bro? He's got bro eyes and bro hair. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Oh, shit. After a verbal altercation with the victim, Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m. An officer arrived on scene at 10:38 p.m. with EMT. The victim was taken to a hospital. A bystander who requested to remain anonymous named Damon Merrick as the assailant. Interesting. Probably shouldn't open this. This is an evidence box.
What do we have here? I should check the computer or some of those files laying around.
Just gonna leave this here? Okay.
James sure keeps lots of files on people.
And an unlocked office in his house. Anybody could break in.
Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, This seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
James, this is enough. When you told me at the park that you weren't going to let me be a part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry, but I understood your need to protect her. It's your prerogative as a parent. But sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? He sent Damon, really? I have the right to meet my daughter, and the lawyer I spoke with agrees, but more importantly, Rachel has the right to know who her mother is, to know the truth. Do what you know is right. Wait, is that all that was on there? The last unheeded warning.
Locked drawer inside locked office. Seems promising.
Oh, I guess it was locked. Nothing else in here, right? Yeah.
Found you.
Weird that you wouldn't just keep that on your key ring, but okay. Oh yeah, true. Hey Price, thanks again for playing with Mikey. Haha, that was a good game. Good luck with whatever you're dealing with. Be safe. That's from all of us. Thanks. Mikey says tell Chloe she can handle anything. Hope so. Yeah, for real. I don't think you can know how you feel about someone until you almost lose them, until you sit in a hospital waiting room, frozen in place yet somehow falling, or you do lose them. Silently, desperately pleading to hear their voice, touch their hand, make them laugh, then you know. It was weird being with Rachel's dad, and actually kind of nice. We were on the same team suddenly, and none of the other shit mattered. I think I can see why Rachel loves him. Got to check in on Mikey, spend some time with him and stuff. Oh yeah, and cheer Mikey up with some more hardcore nerd gaming. After what felt like forever, Rachel woke up. Even with everything that's happened, she's still focused on finding her mother, so am I. So I am too. Here's the plan. I'm going to dig around James's office, find whatever I can about her, and track her down so they can meet. I don't care how tough it might be. Chloe the Bounty Hunter. Well, I'm sure this will go fine.
Welcome to Shadyville.
Careful.
James's stamp collection.
There's no warnings in here, right? Okay. I feel like we missed one again, but it's fine.
Sera sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? That's so messed up.
My name is Sera, and I'm your biological mother. The first thing you should know about me is that giving you up was the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I've been battling ever since. That battle has taken everything from me, most importantly you, but now I am in a place where I know I can be a part of your life. If it is more than I deserve, I know, but I would love to try if you want to. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. I love you very much, and I hope to meet you soon. Dearest Rachel, hope it's all right for me to write you again. I haven't heard from you yet, and that's okay. It really is. I feel like I have so much to catch up on, you know. I don't remember much of my life. It's a symptom of the choices I've made. So much is lost, except you. I remember everything about you. The crinkle of your nose, the depths of your eyes, the knowing smile that somehow made it seem like you'd seen it all before. I can call it up whenever I want, as clear as a summer day. I was so afraid that I would be a terrible mother to you, that I would screw you up the way I screwed up so much of my life. Now I know, of course, that my fear was wrong. Far worse than being a bad mother is never knowing what kind of mother I would have been. I am sorry. If you can find the courage to forgive me, maybe we can start over. I want to with all my might. I want to. Beautiful Rachel, I read somewhere, maybe a fortune cookie, that you can never step in the same river twice, because after it moves, it's not really the same river anymore. It's something new. Do you think that's true? I tried to picture you reading these letters. I wonder what your reactions are, how I might seem to you. This mystery mother, I don't blame you for not writing back. You will write when you are ready. I imagine your dad is still wary of all this. That's okay. James is protective of you, just as I would be. But he's also a kind and compassionate person. That was the problem, really. I wasn't cut out for him or the life he wanted to give you. I knew it then, even when he didn't. I know we can never have the same relationship we should have had, but I hope we can have something new together. I hope it is it so much. All my love.
Sera in this letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night.
James, I understand your reluctance to let me speak with Rachel, but don't you think the decision should belong to her? Everything I have done over the past year has been to prove to you that I am ready to be in Rachel's life. I have gone through rehab, I am in recovery, and I am no longer in need of money or assistance. I know I can be a positive influence for her. I am coming to Arcadia Bay in the hopes that we can at least meet to discuss this, so you can see how much I've changed. If you have any feelings left for me at all, you will give me a fair chance to prove myself to you, and hopefully to Rachel too. You were the love of my life once. Please don't take this away from me. Do you think he sent Frank to Sera to try to get rid of her instead of Damon? Costerman Shapiro. Cease and desist. Dear Mr. Amber, I represent Sarah Gerhard, lawful mother of Rachel Amber and petitioner for partial custody of Rachel Amber, her lawful daughter. Please take notice that Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith to any and all lawful petitions by parents to reestablish contact with their children. On behalf of my client, I hereby demand that you cease and desist from unlawfully denying contact between Sarah Gerhart and Rachel Amber. You are now considered to be on notice that continuing refusal will result in a petition for suit filed under Oregon Family Law Statute 42.4b, Tillamook County Family Services. This letter constitutes your final notice on this matter.
So, this looks like Sera stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
Oh, like all year. Still the bad guy, Mr. Umber.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sera.
I think it's Damon. Back to the top. Oh, okay. I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line, eh? Let's talk. We'll call tonight. I found who you were looking for. Call you in 15. Well, this isn't a charity. I'm gonna need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax. I've got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? You know, she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore.
James is working with
He's
Damon
the
and Merrick?
Sarah.
This is insane.
Oh,
What were they
man.
talking
All
about?
cops are corrupt. Who could have
Is
guessed
the girl Damon's talking about Sera?
it? Obviously, Chloe.
Whatever
keep
is
up.
going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sera is. But how do I get him to tell me?
Just ask. So we're using names now? Relax, man. It's simple. Either you do what I want or a little problem becomes a big problem. Now, did you take care of the evidence or not?
Shit. What do I say?
Sure. I know you're new at this, so I'll give you a pass. Don't fuck with me. Let's see proof of the evidence.
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sera is. Unless I send him a picture.
Can I just take pictures of whatever I want? I can shake this again? I like how they do the little flags.
It's the big one.
Chloe is a kid after all.
Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Or Maybe there's some info on the case hanging around the office. Did Damon really shoot someone?
Just
Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
22 casings, okay.
Could this be the evidence? Damon and knives seem like a solid bet.
Eli Forbin.
If TV has taught me anything, these babies will be swimming in DNA.
Okay. So I've got a knife, I've got a glove, and I've got 22 casings. This is the crime, though. It's a deadly weapon. Merrick's gloves. Okay. What? That's evidence, right? Yeah, and now you fucking destroy it. Why are you so bad at this? I'll get right on that.
If I can figure out how.
I definitely should not
How do I
destroy that
destroy a
glove.
glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow. Hope James doesn't really get Damon off the hook. That dude's gotta pay.
This might be the only evidence. You want me to burn it in the house? That's crazy. That's actually... Wait, hold on.
Looks like a recent
Oh, yeah,
email
that's the
from
only thing
Rachel's
I've-
mother to James. Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
You want me to set the glove on fire inside the house? Oh. I don't want to actually destroy it. We can't find something else. He just wants to show a burn mark. I don't like this. Oops. So that's a wood wastebasket. What are we doing? Alright, take the picture.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
Why'd she close the window? What are we doing here? You've taken care of it good, so since you're destroying evidence, might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. Really? Where is she? No more games. Sorry, Chief, but I think you're gonna do what I asked. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with your problem yourself.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is.
Can I put out the fire,
So
please?
I need to find which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's any info to help me out.
Mom, I'm trespassing and destroying evidence right now. Planning supper, what time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. Sweetheart, we don't get enough family time as it is. Does Rachel want to join us? She's very welcome too. Mom, I just can't make it tonight. Sorry. Just tell her she's in the hospital. Chloe, is everything okay? Yeah, everything is fine. Okay, love you. Love you too. If you just told her, hey, Rachel's in the hospital, then like... Oh, you can cue to look at the phone? I mean, can't we just like...
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Can't we just like...
Okay. There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
Department suspicious of suspicions of drug dealing, loitering drug dealing charges dropped due to insufficient evidence. Really?
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
Been very cooperative. No missed check-ins. Oliver Rutherford. Oh yeah, we could get get him on that guy. I'm worried that Damon's gonna murder whoever we sick him after, though. And that seems bad.
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Gerald Scott. Is the computer...
Man, this guy's the snitch? He was so cool to me at the mill. Wonder if there's someone else I could pin it on instead.
Detained by Arcadia Bay Police Department on suspicion of drug trafficking, released after questioning by Officer Ernie Yates, described as a highly cooperative source of information on local criminal activity. I like Rodney Sears. The thunder don't get you, then the lightning will. Drug trafficking. I mean, we're definitely gonna
This
blame
is that freak
Oliver,
from the mill.
right?
Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment. Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
Oh, I don't care about being right. Vinder headshot, Thunder headshot, Frank headshot, Sheldon headshot.
Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
Sheldon Pike.
Guess this explains why Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank. This guy let me into the mill. Cool dude. I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him.
That's funny. Sheldon? Who's Sheldon Pike? So we can go to any of these? No. I don't remember who Sheldon Pike is. Is that this file? No, that's Frank's file. Like, we know who it is, but I don't want to actually give him the name. Because he's trying to undermine criminal accusations, so...
Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
This is who we're gonna accuse. I don't care who he is. Remember, it's Sheldon Pike. Shit, really? I barely know that guy. And now he's gonna wish we never met. Good work. Guess all that leaves is our handoff. Show me you have my payment, and I'll tell you where to meet.
Payment? Fuck.
I've got your money. Good. Send me a pic and we're all set.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
Oh, could it be this new option to search this sawdust?
I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
I'm too good at snooping, is really what the problem is. Just like cut a hole into the wall? That's crazy. He has a locked drawer. Why doesn't he have a safe in his office? If you're a DA and you're bringing home work, you should definitely have a safe.
Holy shit.
Not an easy pickable drawer on your desk.
That must be thousands of dollars. No wonder Damon wants it so bad.
Yikes. Worried about the other files that we have sitting there. Alright, good work, and now here's your girl. Ready to go?
Fuck, that's Sera. And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Bring me the package and we can finish the job. I'm calling you off. Let her go. Cold feet, huh? You really are new at this. How about I leave her body on your doorstep? Bring me the cash, then we'll talk.
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing?
He's like a real criminal, Chloe. What are we doing here?
Okay, I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he might hurt her, but he's not gonna kill her or anything.
I need to get there fast.
He's like, what's the leverage?
Elliot?
Hey,
Elliot, what are you doing here?
He's following me now?
what are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Did you really just follow me here?
He worked for Damon?
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe. Ah!
He did not just do
Elliot,
that.
put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
Why not?
I can't talk much about it. It has to do with Rachel's mother. Her real mother.
And that explains you breaking into the DA's home and having this?
Believe it or not, yes.
I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is.
I'm on
When will
Elliot's
you
side.
realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me.
I mean...
What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
I wish this
First
worked.
night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop.
To be fair,
stop
that one wasn't
suggesting
on
that
her,
she's
but...
somehow bad
The
for...
next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get expelled.
That one was kind of on her.
I took the fall because I wanted to. Rachel tried to protect me.
Yet somehow, it all worked out for her in the end. As usual.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand.
I'm just saying,
weren't
Chloe.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
God, look. I'm sorry I ditched you for the play, but
This isn't about that.
seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough.
Oh, he does really
Look,
care about Chloe. That's
Rachel
so
is an
sweet.
amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Elliot, I promise.
Ew.
No one is manipulating me.
Ew.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking
Destroying
into houses.
evidence.
It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened.
Look, I hear you. I appreciate the concern.
I don't think you do.
I don't think she does either.
Elliot,
I'm the one who
She's
cares
lost
about
in
you,
this
Chloe.
manipulation
Me,
sauce. We've all been
Not
there.
Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
what does that mean?
I don't know what that means. It's
It
kind of
means you're
scary.
going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now.
Okay,
for
well,
once.
you know, you were right there with it, and then you got weird with it. I don't think it's good.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but
I'm not upset.
Every man, everywhere.
trying to help you.
That break something.
look, I'm sorry, but I really need to go.
Why did you make me do that? Can't you just listen to me?
She like attracts abusive people. What the hell? All right.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit
You
about you
owe
except for me.
a relationship. Blech.
We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
I'm the nice guy.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
What's really going on here? You can tell me.
You mean here? Specifically? Like, the Amber house?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
You're the one who's keeping me here. At the Arcadia Bay DA James Amber's house.
You're
I fucked
acting
it up. I never
strange.
get them right. I don't know how
What's
to.
going
I
on?
feel like I don't know how to do it.
What? Nothing.
What are you... Ugh, you bitch! Can't you see I just want to help you? You're going to assault me now? That's how far you'll go to protect
Okay,
Rachel?
well,
This
I
is
was-
what I'm talking about.
we're so close,
No!
Elliot.
You idiot!
You only weren't so selfish.
What the fuck?
Better run, dickbag. Cops will be here any minute.
Oh no, they're gonna think Elliot stole the money. They heard our voice too, though. Also, I don't really like leaving her house, like, wide open. I know the cops are on the way, but still, like, ugh. There is actual, like, other criminal evidence in there. Ugh, my chair's running away. Such a bad idea. Okay, alright, okay. Oh, shit. Ugh. That'll wake you up. This is the destruction Rachel has caused.
So much destruction. All because Rachel got angry at her dad, who's been lying to her all her life. And he's still lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Oh, no.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah?
did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like,
About what? What would he
really
have lied
lied.
about?
about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
I just don't know anymore. That's what makes it so horrible.
Yeah.
James Amber, the perfect dad, and James Amber, the scheming asshole, would act exactly the same around Rachel.
Sweetheart, you're a terrible liar, so I couldn't have been much better, right? Would you love me less?
Oh,
Of course not.
You sound pretty sure, sweetheart. You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Problem is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
Rude, way to cop out of telling the truth. Asshole. Freaking dads, am I right?
I wish you'd told me. When you could have.
You don't like the perfect relationship we had?
I wish you'd lived long enough for us to fuck it up.
True.
No way. My ride, my tunes.
She can never just like slowly go.
Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick? All for Rachel. Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
You don't want me to go?
Nah. I like the company.
No, I think we're gonna be
Besides,
crazy. Might as well have somebody with
You
us.
don't want to miss this. Things
Especially
are about to get real.
that proves how crazy we are. Jesus. I don't know why I'm so bad at those like conversation things. I'm bad at conversation in real life. I just wish they'd give us more time to read all the things and think it over. Or like a way to pause. Oh, mill. Oh, burned down mill. Frank's RV is here too. I'm not James Amber.
Shit. Is that blood?
I hope that's not Frank. I hope that's not Frank. Oh, you know Frank's fine. What am I saying?
Frank?
Frank!
Wonder when Rachel gets close to Nathan. It's so weird that they did all of
This
this.
is bad.
Like, it's cool that they
I'll get you
telling
help,
us the
Frank.
story about how like Chloe
First,
and
I've
Rachel
gotta
like
help Rachel's
met, but also it would be far more interesting to get the story of how like Rachel fell into the grasp of Nathan, in my opinion. But you know, finding out the exact details of how all that went down, because it's not explicitly said. It's kind of like pretty vague in the first game.
Where the hell is Sera?
Let's leave. Okay, can't leave. We have one more like draw thingy, right? That's with Damon Merrick.
Don't tell me what to do.
I can't do
Don't
anything.
tell me what to do. Glad to see the bong made it. Frank's couch is toast.
I don't think it was his. I think he was just sitting there. I definitely don't think the upstairs is sturdy enough now.
Sarah's got to be in here somewhere. No more beer.
Last
No
time.
more time. I've got to keep moving. A knife might not be a bad idea. Never thought I'd have to say that.
I don't know about that. You gotta believe me. I'm not a goddamn snitch. Who the fuck told you that? I mean, we should take this, right? Probably a bad idea.
Where's the homicidal drug dealer, spooky deerhead?
Am I crazy? Should I leave the knife? Dang. Oh, here we go.
I'm not afraid.
Yay, we got them all. Nice. Won't read that later. Well, let's read it now. I don't know if we'll get a chance to next time. I'm starting to think that lying is contagious. One lie leads to another, and before you know it, there's this epidemic. Case in point, Rachel's dad. Remember when I told you all about how he lied to Rachel, but then the truth about her mom came out? Yeah, about that. I guess the hardcore security should have tipped me off. I managed to break into his desk. That's when the lies started to pour out. I found letters from Sera to Rachel, letters James never showed her, never mentioned. And the checks James had been sending to Sera, bullshit. She's been sending them back. This lying asshole has even been working with Damon fucking Merrick of all people. I had to lie to by pretending to be James. It was crazy. I burnt actual evidence, which means I should probably burn this journal too. Then I ratted out one of the skeevy guy who harassed me at the firewalk show. Serves him right. Finally, I found a stack of money that Damon's been waiting for James to give him it in exchange for hurting Sera. I think, how can people be so fucked up? I almost wish I could forget everything I found today, almost, because now I know where Sera is and nothing will stop me from getting to her. Chloe, liar of lies. Oh wait, was there more? Oh wow, there's more. You know that poem that goes like, some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice, and fire is supposed to be desire and ice is supposed to be hatred? Yeah, put me down for one of each. Elliot followed me to Rachel's house. Turns out he's been, I don't know, watching me, or at least paying close attention to what I've been up to with Rachel. He does not approve. I honestly had no idea Elliot had this side to him. He truly hates Rachel. At one point, he literally refused to let me leave until I saw the truth about her. He was psycho rage angry. I was afraid, and I also didn't have time to talk to him, so I got the bright idea to secretly call 911 when he wasn't looking. And it backfired big time. Elliot caught on to what I was doing and got even madder. He cornered me, but I broke the window and set off the Amber security alarm. That got him away pretty quick. Truth is, I almost feel bad for Elliot. He made the terrible decision to become obsessed with me. I just have way more important shit to deal with right now. Chloe, evader of creepos. So that thin line between real life and dream life I've been telling you about, I think it just disappeared. I saw my dad again, but this time I was awake. At least I think I was. One moment I was speeding along in my truck, and the next moment I was standing in a burned out forest talking to my dad. I wanted to know if he'd ever lied to me the way James did to Rachel, but he couldn't tell me. I suppose that's one advantage dead people have over us. If dreams can blend with reality, then I guess nightmares can too. That's exactly what the meal feels like now. Frank's RV is here, smeared with blood. I really hope Frank's okay, but I have to get to Rachel's mom. I don't know what I'll find, but I have to for Rachel. Chloe the Unreal. Well, we'll figure that out next time. I don't know how much more of this is left, but there is a bonus episode and we will play that.
To be in here somewhere.
So if this, the next episode isn't a full episode, then we'll just jump into that. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time.